Hi everyone. My name's Holly. I'm a psychic medium. Welcome to the channel. Yay! Yay for all of us. All right. Um, I am I am dragging, and tomorrow is Saturday. Today, in full disclosure, is Friday. I am taping this in the afternoon on Friday for Saturday morning, just because I know I've got just such a busy day tomorrow, and I want to be able to do this without feeling rushed. And so, um, and I'm already feeling, I am exhausted right now, and I don't know what is going on. It just like came over me. So I need to do some work on myself here shortly to make sure there's nothing else going on that I need to be aware of. And, so anyway, so I'm going to do this now. And that's why I'm wearing a ball cap. Uh, but I still, I only had like the one cup of coffee this morning, and so I've decided I could use another one now, a fully loaded cup of coffee, and I wanted something comforting. And this is a very comforting mug to me. So it's about comfort. It's about feeling good, about feeling nurtured. And that seems to be the vibe and the theme. So I asked Spirit, and I went in to prayer mode, and I asked for the messages that the collective most needs to hear. And since I am doing this the evening before, messages that will be good for the next like 48 hours, okay, to carry us through tonight and the rest of the weekend. And I'll put this out in the morning, but still, yeah. So I just get that we need to slow down, take a deep breath, and we need to nurture ourselves and nurture each other. And it's okay to do that. I mentioned to a friend of mine, it's like, we're not in a race. You're not in a race. It's okay to take your time and slow down and heal and take care of yourself. And I think that's good advice for all of us. And this is a very nurturing mug for me, even just the shape of it. So anyway, let's get into the messages. All right, this is a general reading, so it will not apply to everyone, but we'll do the best we can. Take what resonates, leave the rest. This is the Angels and Auras Oracle. Let's start out with a pretty easy, simple message, and then we'll go from there. I am an energy reader. If you are new to the channel, I am not a traditional or typical card reader. I use them as a jumping off point because this is a general reading, and there are other people who have a much stronger background with cards than me, but I use them just to hear the voice of spirit, and I ask for help to interpret them. All right, this one off the top. We had this one not too long ago. Everything is okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so tired and just not feeling quite right, and I'm sure it's not just me, that I was starting to wonder, wow, is there something else wrong with me? So no, everything is okay. And the 4s on the mailbox, the divine address, the angelic address. Yeah, just need to we all need to cut ourselves some slack. We do a lot. If you sit down and list everything you have done, even the little small things that you just blow off and don't even think about, if you write it all down, I think you'd be shocked how much you do in any given day. All right, one more time. All right, and then we're going to get one more message. When in doubt, go see your doctor. Do what you need to do, but you know what? I think a whole lot of it is just stuff that is going to be fixed with rest. And you know what else is going to fix it? Being in your soul group. Isn't that lovely? Oh, soul groups. Messages, reunion, connection, and validation. And thank you for validating each other in your comments and in your well wishes and in your suggestions. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. It is a soul group. It really warms my heart. All right. You know what? They're also saying this one on the top. What is going on here? We had this one too. Spirit relationships. Okay. And my third eye just went boom, wide open when I looked at that gemstone right in her third eye. It's saying pay attention. If you know what your primary abilities are, whether it's clairaudience, claircognizance, whatever it is, they're saying that's great, but what are you not seeing? What are you not seeing that you need to see? So that's for someone. It's not for everybody, but it's going to be for someone in the group. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities is what I'm hearing. So pay attention to signs and synchronicities. They're painting a bigger picture and showing you something important. All right? All right. All right, that's a big message. This one, not yet. We're going to save that for the end. This one, yeah. Okay. So I'm just, wherever I'm supposed to go is where I'm going to go. Whatever Spirit tells me to do, that's what I'm going to do. The Pulp Tarot is where we're going. These are sometimes really sassy messages. It's hard to ignore the imagery on these cards, and that is why I absolutely love these cards. They're by Todd Alcott, the Pulp Tarot. I need to see if he has any others. Love these cards. All right. And for all of our friends who are in areas battling wildfires, we all ask for safety and blessings around you. And for all the people who are affected by either flooding or tornadoes, we are asking for healing and help for you as well. All right. They're saying take one from each, but it's this one. I knew this card was going to come up. I knew it. And we had it not too long ago. All right, the first one, Two of Wands. Somebody just standing, staring, and waiting. Okay. What are they watching and what are they waiting for is the question. This one is an explorer. I keep hearing kind of the old pulp kind of story on the intrepid explorer, blah, blah, blah. This is a well-traveled person. But they're getting tired. Interesting. I don't know where that's coming from. Well, it's coming from Spirit. That's why it's not. This is the card I could visualize it. I saw it in my head, and sure enough, that's the one that I opened up to. And they said to take. Bum, bum, bum. Knight of Pentacles. Someone's planning something. Someone's planning something and they're keeping it a secret. I'm seeing blueprints. It's like a blueprint. It's a design. I don't know if it's a literal building, like a literal blueprint, or they're blueprinting or formulating or planning a design for action. It could be both depending on who it resonates with, but the word blueprint, design, planning, preparation, almost plotting is what's coming up. Okay. What else have we got with this, Spirit? Help me to understand what this means. Yeah, well, let's just go right down there where I gotta, hold on. Okay. Ten of Swords. And the plot thickens, because pretty much that means it's dead, overdone. Something has ended. A way of life has ended. I don't mean this as a death necessarily. It doesn't feel like a death. What it feels like is that I'm hearing a way of life has ended. So maybe that's what this is. They've been watching, waiting for the right time to put their plan of action into place. They're getting ready to design what the rest of their future looks like because they're putting the past to rest. It's over. It's over. I just keep hearing it's over, it's over. The blueprint is, that way of life is finished. Someone is giving something up. Someone is giving up something that was an addictive behavior too, I feel like. And this might be for another part of the collective. It might be connected to this. I'm not quite sure. But someone is giving up an addictive behavior. It does not feel like drugs or alcohol. It feels like an actual behavior, like an unhealthy, almost like fetish behavior, something weird. Like, well, it's not weird. Everybody, each their own. I'm not judging. However, I feel like someone is giving up something that they feel like is not healthy or good for them. Okay. What is the continual message for this? And so they are looking at what do they want the rest of their life to look like. You just got a big old story to tell, don't you, today? Okay. High Priestess. What else we got? That's not, okay, this one? All right. They're kind of helping me figure out what order this comes out in. All right. No, it was like that. Okay. And then what? These two. And then these three. Where did this one come in? The end? Okay. Okay. I barely have enough room here. All right. So we had the Two of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. We already covered that part of it. The next part of the story, because they came out in threes. 3, 3, 3, 3. Huh. Which is 12 cards in total. Which in numerology, you take it down to the lowest number. And that would be a 12 means 1 plus 2 equals 3. So we're at a 3 again. The number 3 is very important. Interesting. 3 cards, another 3 cards to be read together, 3 cards after that to be read together, and the last 3 cards to be read together. And that's how they are showing them to me. All right, so we know about the first group of 3. The second group of 3, High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Moon. Huh. Okay. So the High Priestess, and particularly this High Priestess, I believe this is from a movie that was, and as the legend has it, there was a woman who disguised herself as a man to become Pope. And she was known as Pope Joan. And I think they even made a movie about it or wrote a book about it way back when, and this could be from that, although not trying too hard to look like a man there. But the High Priestess is someone who is, and I used this word the other day, formidable. A High Priestess is someone who you don't screw around with. They know their stuff. And they know the stuff of this world and the next. They know how to manifest. They know how to create. Generally, ethically, if you see a female, now if that were like, anyway, I'm not going to get into all that. In this instance, the way I'm asking, Spirit, please, yes, that was right. Okay. Next to it is the Emperor. The Emperor is when the king, all the kings, step into, it's like a page is at the beginning, a knight is like the guy in his 20s, and then you start moving into the king and the queen. The Emperor is it doesn't get any more settled or a man in his full masculine strength. Okay, the feminine version of that is the Empress. And again, these cards could be any gender. It is the energy of the card. But this is a very assertive energy, okay? This is a very feminine energy, but a relaxed, powerful feminine energy, okay? The Empress is more of the nurturing Earth Mother kind of energy in my mind. So you've got these two who are very, very compatible and aligned, provided they're not in competition. As soon as I saw the moon, what I intuitively and instinctively got, and I'm asking Spirit to clarify and give me the proper wording, the Emperor, not the High Priestess. The Emperor is the one hiding something. And that goes back to this Knight of Pentacles who's got a blueprint or a design that he's working on, because it feels like a very masculine energy again. Again, it could just be someone in their more assertive energy. But there is a secret being kept. All right. So then we go down to the next set of three. We've got the Ten of Wands. So someone is feeling stressed, overwhelmed, and burdened. They're carrying way too much. That is about to end. They're about to put all of those wands down, pick up one, and say, no longer. I am not carrying the weight of other people's burdens in addition to my own. I am who I am. Everyone is responsible for themselves. We can pull together to help each other, but there is divine I'm hearing that. Okay, there is divine intervention stepping in to help create and clear the road. Divine intervention in the form of a download of information, one. Two, literal physical intervention. I don't know how, but there's going to be a literal physical intervention, whether it's wellness or someone stepping in to help. Interestingly, you then got the Hermit at the end of this three-card cycle. Remember, we've got we've got 4 three-card cycles happening. With the third three-card cycle, that ends with the Hermit. So someone goes from being overwhelmed, carrying everybody's burdens, to saying, what am I doing? This isn't my job. A download, physical intervention coming in and helping. And this is a Hermit who's halfway up the mountain or halfway down. That remains to be seen. I feel like this has 2 option lines. Either this person who is the Hermit is going to go within, push a reset button, pull back for a while, or that's already happened and they are on their way back into the world because they got those downloads from the Ace of Wands. They got that physical intervention from the Ace of Wands, and they put down the burden. And they are coming back stronger than ever. Leading to the next set of 3 cards, which leads with stronger than ever, strength. Oh, I even feel different. I got a surge of energy with that because, man, someone in the collective, if somebody's been playing around with you, they're not going to be playing around with you any longer. They're going to take you really seriously right about now. Wow. And it's going to be for everybody's best good. The next one, the Queen of Swords. This feels intensely powerful. This whole reading feels like, I mean, it almost gives me chills. And quite honestly, this Queen of Swords looks like Joan of Arc. Two Joans. The High Priestess, who was Pope Joan, and Joan of Arc. Listen to your calling. You're not crazy. You're not imagining things. And even though it may look like you may not have won, you have. This feels very, I almost feel like floaty, like this is, I think I'm going to let Spirit take over in a minute, because there's a whole lot going on here. The last card, Ace of Pentacles. The word I'm hearing right now is victory. Victory. That's big. Victory in what? In all ways. It's the trifecta of the human condition. Mental, emotional, physical. The mental, cognizance, awareness, mental health. I'm also hearing that incorporates, oddly enough, heart health in terms of emotional health. So mental is also emotional. Physical being your physical strength, physicality, health and wellness, and drive. And spirit, your connection to the divine and understanding that you are a divine being. You do connect with spirit and trust what you know to be true. Someone out there's been very much underestimating this High Priestess. Now, all right, they want me to use, before Spirit steps in, and I ask them just to take over this reading, because I've been given words and messages and just feelings. So this is an interesting one, but they're saying get some clarification from the Unfolding Path. This is a little bit more of a gentle deck. So the Unfolding Path Tarot. All right. They said leave it right like that. I don't even have to shuffle it. Just go ahead. What is or are the clarifying cards for this reading? Leave it there. Six of Cups. Someone in victory. But also overcoming obstacles for that victory. And the Lovers. Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, we're going to leave those right there. And I also heard take the one on the top. This one is sort of like a side message. This is the Six of Swords. This is someone who's walking away from the battle. The battle's over. You don't have to fight any longer. And you survived. All right, so Spirit, step in, please. Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, High Priestess, Emperor, Moon, Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Hermit, Strength, Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Lovers. What is the message? Please give me the words in no uncertain terms so I understand how to communicate this to the collective. The time of fretting and worrying is over. You have stepped into and you are coming into your full-on strength. Any weakness or infirmity will be a thing of the past very soon. Man, I hope that part's for me. You are more grounded than you know because you are as though you are flying up in the air like a helium balloon. There is a string that is still holding you and attaching you to the earth, but because the winds are so strong right now, you don't realize that you are actually grounded. You don't realize you are protected because it just feels a little fly away and scary. You are not alone, and it is okay. Everything will be okay. And they're showing me in my head that first card with the mailbox saying everything's okay and the 444 on the side. Someone may approach you soon about a plan of action they have. Evaluate it carefully. It may or may not be right for you. Only you will know, but evaluate it carefully and do not jump into anything right away. Give yourself time to reflect and sort through it. If the intentions are positive, if the intentions are genuine, then it could be okay. But ask yourself, what are the intentions of the one offering? You are strong enough on your own. You have been the High Priestess and the Queen of Swords for the majority of your life. Male or female, it doesn't matter. This is your energy. You have untold strength. You know when to take care of yourself and when to come back into the world. You are simply tired from carrying the burden. I feel like this is also possibly a physical and literal ache or pain in the body. Put that down and realize you will still win the race. Love will still be yours. Love of self, love of others, love of community. Wow. This is kind of a heavy duty reading. They're saying if people can't keep up, they need to learn how. You've done your work. Ooh, I'm getting all mad. I don't even know why. Isn't that crazy? I don't even know why. I'm like, yeah, that's, I don't even know why. I feel like someone's about to swoop in, all debonair, acting like, oh, it's no big deal, whatever. And this could be for a job, it could be for a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be whatever. But someone's going to come in acting like, oh, it's been no big deal. It has been a big deal. Woo, I'm still all fired up. They're not even giving me a specific, because I feel like this is going to be a different scenario for different people in the collective, but I do feel like it's intense and it's going to happen soon. It's going to happen fast. I think before the end of this weekend, you're going to have a very good idea of what this is about. I'll tell you what. Okay. When you are unsure, they said open up to the middle, the star. You can manifest your own reality, be your own star, and then victory will be yours. So when you're unsure, if you feel like, whether it's a friend, a boss, a coworker, a romantic partner, if you're unsure about their intentions and where this is coming from, because something in you is kind of, you're getting that feisty thing like I was just feeling a minute ago and I have no idea where that was coming from. Call on your inner High Priestess and call on your inner Joan of Arc. Call on that Queen of Swords. Slice through the crap. Okay? It's like a hot knife through butter. The point is, you have the power. And you have the power of discernment. And that's it. Woo! I don't know what's coming up for someone, but it's big. All right. All right. Wow. Okay. To round this out, let's ask for an animal ally that can help us, walk with us, to help us sort through and understand what qualities do we need to call upon from an animal guide ally in the form of an animal. This one's coming out. Put it face down right there. To help us navigate whatever it is that's coming up, that's gotten me all riled up. I don't even know what it is. What do we need to know? All right, put that one out too. All right. Okay, so what will help us to navigate what we need to know about the situation and to discern the absolute truth of a situation and people around us? All right. Okay. I feel like there's going to be one more. Yeah. There it is. Okay. So we've got these two. And this one. Aha. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Why does this not surprise me? Very first one. Black Panther, Old Soul. Okay, here's what I know of this card, or this animal ally being. A panther is a good, stealthy stalker that can see in the dark. It's like having night vision goggles and stealth and quiet. Just look at that. Look at the intensity. A black jaguar or a black panther is a leopard that's black, but it still has, if you look under the coat, it still has the leopard spot. So pretty much it's the same as a leopard, but it depends on if it's, this is black jaguar, but black panther, they're all kind of, they're all cousins, all right? Ask for help, to walk in knowing and to walk with full clarity of vision. That card we had from the Angels and Auras deck, that third eye, trust in that. Speaking of third eye, this was the one that fell on the ground, raccoon. Raccoons are very tactile. They have digits, like little fingers and hands that they can move, and I've seen them peel hard-boiled eggs, rinse them off in the water, and then eat them. Okay, and one time I tried to roll a hard-boiled egg in the shell to a raccoon, and it just rolled it back to me. I had to unpeel it for it. Yeah, I guess it was getting used to people. But there are also butterflies. And they're fascinated by the butterfly. It's something about the mask of the raccoon. You know how to take care of yourself, but still don't lose your wonder. Okay? And if raccoon means something else to you, then take that. Sea otter. The card says happiness, and there's a little puffin on the top. Sea otters can withstand a lot of different climates because of the oils on the coat. They can float on their back with their babies on their bellies. It's okay to withdraw and take care of yourself. Call on Sea Otter if you need help putting down that 10 of Wands. And we're going to end with a card that says miracles. And it's the hummingbird. Hummingbirds really are miraculous. I say this every time I pull this card. They're the only bird that can beat their wings so fast that they can hover in place. They are iridescent and they are ethereal, but yet they are incredibly strong. Spirit is reminding me that much like hummingbirds, be careful and guard your heart, your physical, literal heart. Because sometimes it can beat so fast and so rapidly that you forget to breathe. Be you and be the beautiful person you are. All right. That's it for this reading. All right, everybody. I am wishing you a wonderful weekend, and I am wishing you all the best of everything. I'm sorry, I'm just playing and looking now. Whatever comes along, you can handle it. Don't forget to call on your spirit team. Don't forget to call on your guides and guardians. Call on your higher self. Call on your protectorate. And know that you are loved beyond anything else in this world, and you are a child of the divine. You carry a spark of the divine within you. God loves you. So do I. All right, be well, everyone. I hope my coffee didn't get cold because I still really want it. I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.